Welcome, Mr. Big Dawg. We back for the second half on the Out of Bounds Sports Show. Just want to let you know where we're at. We are at the Making the World Famous for Life RV out here in Plano, Texas. The address is 6445 West Park Boulevard, Plano, Texas 75093. We're here with the world famous celebrity barber Vincent Castile, VC. You better know him as VC. He's the owner and entrepreneur of the Making the World Famous for Life clothing line, the Making the World Famous for Life RV, and the extra crispy, not burnt, fresh cuts that he gives on a daily basis. So if you're trying to get in touch with him, if you're looking for a barber, you're looking for a little flash, you're looking for something different, contact the celebrity barber at 214-729-6529. Making the world famous, one head at a time. This is the Big Dawg. We're on the Out of Bounds Sports Show. We're broadcasting live, giving a second half analysis, updates, and scores on all of the NFL games that are going on today. We're going to pause for a commercial break, and we'll be back on the Out of Bounds Sports Show. You're listening to the Out of Bounds Sports Show. This broadcast is brought to you by Z-Web, state-of-the-art web designing and technical support for your small business needs. Contact Z-Web Designing at ZERAHORN@gmail.com for your appointment today. Z-Web, it's the obvious choice. And now, the Big Dawg and Dino. Thank you for tuning in to the Out of Bounds Sports Show. This is your host, the Big Dawg, Jay Horn. We're over here at Making the World Famous for Life RV in Plano, Texas. What's going down over here? The celebrity barber VC is over here giving out the fresh cuts on this Sunday morning. If you're looking to find a new barber and you're in the North Dallas area, then you can pull up on an RV. He's posted it all the time on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and Snapchat. MTWF, the number 4LIFE. You can hashtag either one of those. What's your Twitter page?
Twitter is MTWF.
Give him a shout out right here. It's a celebrity barber. MTWF4LIFE. The number 4 life on Instagram, on Snapchat, on Twitter. 214-729-6529. Oh, the Snapchat is what? Take that back. The Snapchat is Hot Boy VC. You can hit him on the Hot Boy VC. They get it all together. So this is the Big Dawg. Thank you for tuning in to the Out of Bounds Sports Network. What we do is provide play-by-play analysis for college, pro, and AAU sports. We also offer commercial, web, and magazine advertising for the Out of Bounds Sports Network. You can visit us at outofbounds.com for the live broadcast and all of the latest news and updates. You can read on the articles, and you can see where we have posted someone that you have either sponsored or have gotten a magazine, or our clothing line is coming out also. So you can see all of that on OuterBoundsWithAZ.com. You can visit us on the Outer Bounds with a Z Sports Show on Twitter, and on Facebook it's the Outer Bounds with a Z Sports. Right now we're going to give an update on all of the games that are going on from the 12 o'clock Central Time start. The LA Rams are up 27-10, getting ready to start the third quarter. The Rams have the first possession. They're playing the New York Giants. 9 minutes left in the third quarter. The Atlanta Falcons are down by 4 points to the Carolina Panthers, 14-10, and it looks like Carolina is getting ready to add a field goal to that total to make the score 17-10. Field goal is good. Back to the Saints game. The game we're highlighting today, the New Orleans Saints are up 16-3. They're driving right now with 10-15 left and counting in the third quarter. Drew Brees just took off and slid out of bounds around the 8-yard line, or 2nd and 4, and there's another score on the board. Ran in from handoff, Kamara, to put the Saints up 22-3 in the third quarter with the extra point on the way. The Tennessee Titans are up 16-6 on the Baltimore Ravens, and they just kicked it off to the Baltimore Ravens after their first possession went 3 and out. 13 minutes left in the third quarter in that game. And so the last game of the morning is the Jacksonville Jaguars. They're up 13-7 against the Cincinnati Bengals with 9 minutes left in the third quarter. The Indianapolis Colts are on defense at this point with 12 minutes left after their first drive stalled against the Houston Texans, who had a ball 10-7. The Denver Broncos are literally getting smashed. The score is 31-9 at halftime, and I don't even know if they want to come out for the second half. So this is the Big Dawg on the Outer Bounds Sports Network. We're broadcasting live over here at the Making the World Famous for Life van, the RV. This is a movement. This is absolutely amazing over here. You can hashtag Extra Crispy with a K, not burnt. And you can also hashtag Outer Bounds with a Z Sports Show. We'll be back in a few minutes. This is the Big Dawg.
This broadcast is brought to you by Z-Web, state-of-the-art web design and technical support for your small business needs. Contact Z-Web Design at ZERAHORN@gmail.com for your appointment today. Z-Web, it's the obvious choice. And now, the Outer Bounds Sports Show with your hosts, the Big Dawg and Dino.
Look in the mirror and see yourself at your worst, and you're working to show your worth, and you witness a rebirth. You're not alone, and that never should be an issue. Roll with the ones who with you, the others are superficial. Continue to be yourself, and know like you will either dish you. You in the moment, so go and own it. There's no opponent or component stopping your fight, so please go and show it. I got a purpose for people.
This broadcast is sponsored by Z-Web, flat rate web designing and technical support for your small business needs. Contact Z-Web Design at ZERAHORN@gmail.com for your appointment today. Z-Web, it's the obvious choice.
Nobody. This is the Big Dawg J. Horn. We back on the microphone over here at the Making the World Famous for Life RV in Plano, Texas. VC, the celebrity barber, the one and only exclusive Dallas Mavericks, Dallas Cowboys barber. He's been doing it for 20 years. He go out. He's cut every one of the greats from the Dallas Cowboys. So if you're looking for a different flavor, something really nice, check out the Celebrity Barber VC. 214-729-6529. So we're going to give an update on the game so far. The LA Rams just scored again on the New York Giants to extend their lead to 33-10 in the third quarter with 11:34 left. The Indianapolis Colts are at the 50-yard line trying to stop the Texans who are on the move. 3rd and 6. The score is Indianapolis 10, Houston 7 in the third quarter with 10:52 left and running. The Jacksonville Jaguars are in the red zone against the Cincinnati Bengals. They're up 13-7. It's third quarter, 8 minutes left in the third quarter for that game. The New Orleans Saints with 9:54 left are on defense now. They're up 23-3 against the Tampa Bay Bucs. The Atlanta Falcons are losing 10-17, but they have the ball right now driving. It's the third quarter, 9 minutes left in the third. The Baltimore Ravens are driving. They're down 6-16 in Tennessee against the Tennessee Titans. Joe Flacco just had to throw it away. They tried to run a screen, but it was snuffed out by the Tennessee Titans. That quarter's the third quarter, 11 minutes left and 44 seconds. It looks like the Baltimore Ravens are about to punt from about the 5-yard line to get the ball back to the Tennessee Titans. The halftime is getting ready to start for the Philadelphia Eagles. They're up 31-9 against the Denver Broncos. The Denver Broncos, who have a top-rated defense, have been having quarterback issues and had to switch it out back and forth, and that's why they haven't been doing well this year. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers just fumbled the ball and gave it back to the New Orleans Saints, which is our highlight game for today. New Orleans up 23-3 as they take over 1st and 10 on the 13-yard line. Tampa Bay has not been able to stop New Orleans tonight. And with 9:46 left on the clock, Drew Brees goes to work with his double. Tight end set to the right, steps back and goes up over the top, down the middle. Touchdown again. Drew Brees with a 5-step drop to Ted Ginn Jr., running the streak right up the middle to extend the lead to 29-3 with a field goal up and coming. Atlanta, the single back set, 3rd and inches coming up. Matt Ryan is getting ready to take the snap. It's a play action fake. He steps over the defender, throws it up top to the corner, and no. He tried to get it to number 81. Tight end was double coverage. Why would you run a play action fake when you can go for it on 3rd and inches and run the ball? But I guess the Carolina Panthers have stumped them in the backfield too many times today, and they decided to call a play, which was an ill-advised play, an ill-advised throw at that, to number 81 in double coverage. So instead of getting the first down on 3rd and inches, a bad play call by the Atlanta Falcons, they have to punt the ball off to the Carolina Panthers. The Los Angeles Rams are up 34-10 and just kicked the ball off to the New York Giants, who will field it and get kicked out of bounds at the 17-yard line. The Indianapolis Colts get the ball back and are driving. 3rd and 17 right now. Houston is continuing to push them back up in the backfield. Kobe Brissett had nowhere to go, tried to get away from the rush. And, of course, the number 1 draft pick a few years ago drags him down and get rid of him. Jacksonville is up 16-7. They have the ball right now with 6:51 left in the third quarter. The Tennessee Titans, 4th and 4, 3 and out against the Baltimore Ravens with 10 minutes left in the third quarter. They have to punt that thing off. Back to our game of the night. The New Orleans Saints are up 30-3. They are literally destroying the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. And I don't know what's going on with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. They have James Winston. He's back. Their defense can't stop anybody, and their offense can't put up any points, and that's a recipe for disaster. So you listen to the Out of Bounds Sports Network.